head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Good evening. Today we want to present the cell form on project TIL. Difficult in a defined basic human body pressed among years at 3 to 5 in years child education that de la Inmaculada Concepción Educational Institute during the 2026 academic year. Members: Chávez María José, Chávez Stephanie, Puzda Natalie, Reyes Elizabeth, Sánchez Natalie.
Problem states. Difficulty identify the basic parts on the human body among girls aged 3 to 5 years in initial education at La Inmaculada Concepción stood during the 2026 academic years. Black Brown. Children expressing difficulty reconciling point to and recollecting naming the basic part of the human body during the classroom activities and the lead interaction, showing a lower understanding of personal care and hygiene habits and participate less and feeling less confident when engaging in in, in education activities relate to body awareness objectives to implement a competent set of visual, tactile, and technological resource sites as illustrated charts, plays, sounds, movements, women's stories, and visual materials, special designs to help children understand what is part of the body and the senses do.
General data and survey result. Populate sound. We serve 20 teachers from initial education levels. Instrument 10 question digital server focus of body screen and interactive taught children 3 to 5. What happened at the beginning? First, the teacher taught my young children from 3 through to 5 years old. Something get confusion with point to parts of their body or on not connect this well with we hand habits like was the hands. 55% of teachers say they have it of and that it is important to play that to it. 40% say in the present from time to time with some student what they think about game and fun. 50 we asked how what games, sound and movement are for teaching children. 75% with games are yet because care love the and learning move fast with playing. 80% total agree that a fine in class make children buy more that and participate happily. 55% with the strong pictures and material they can't touch helps a lot so they understand the body better. The house of technology and group games they will talk about using computers grant or about game and class, while of the teachers 50% use the technology as on earned halfways with others can add do it because some schools they don't have new equipment. had 18% belly tight, making games with children mobile, taboo and connected is a good help for these myths. 50% also thought it's good like sports to play and explore. Children get a little being in their independent. To finish the survey, hearts in marking special plan with games and body activities will work well. 70% of teachers say yes, making sure building their thought play inverts the way of learning and the work of teachers. In short, chance to play, sing and touching is the best way for children to behave, know their body and be more independent. Next.
The solution map explains the problem and how we plan to solve it. In our project, the problem is that girls from 3 to 5 years old have difficulty identifying the basic parts of the human body. To solve this, we created a plan with fun activities and educational materials that help children learn in an easy and enjoyable way. The justification explains why we choose this solution. We believe that young children learn better when they play and participate in fun activities. That is why we use games, songs, pictures, and visual materials to make learning more interesting and meaningful. Proposed solution is to use different educational resources such as visual, tactile, and technology magic materials. These resources will help children identify the basic parts of the human body, understand the function of each part, and learn about the five senses in a simple, interactive way. The implementation plan explains the steps we will follow. First, we will create an illustrated guide, infographics, and flashcards with pictures of the human body. Next, we will prepare a classroom mural or an interactive presentations. Then we will organize a matching game where children connect each body part with its fun action. And finally, we will use pictures of the five senses to reinforce the learning and evaluate the children progress.
Explanation. Our purpose is based on the idea that young children learn more effectively when they actively participate in enjoyable and meaningful activities instead of only listening to explaining. They will explore, observe, play, sing, and interact with different education resources. They illustrate with education infographics, flashcards, classroom mural, interactive presentation, and matching games will help children recognize the parts of the human body and understand their basic function in a simple and enjoying way. This resource and design according to the children's age and learning needs, making it easier for them to remember the information through repetition and hands-on experience. Next.
Expected impact. We expected this purpose to have a positive impact on the both children learning and classroom participation. After implementing this education resource child will be able to identify and name the main parts of the human body more accurate and explain the basic function of the each body part on the five senses. The interactive activities will also improve the children's cognitive skills, including observation, memory, attention, and logical thinking. Third, environment games and matching activities will strengthen their motor conditional with learning in a fun and meaning environment. Next, conclusion. In conclusion, is purpose, provide an effect and innovative way to teach the basic part of the human body to the children in learning childhood education. By combining visual, tactile, technological, and play-based resource, learning becomes more meaningful, enjoyable, and appropriate for young learners. This education strategy not only help children identify parts of their body and understand their function, but also strengthens important skills so and communication, confidence, creativity, and activity participation. In addition, they encourage healthy habits and body awareness for an early age. Finally, we believe that implementing the resource will improve the test and learning process, making the classroom a more interactive, motivating, and inclusive environment they where children and learn through exploration, play, and meaningful experience. Next.
Finally, lesson. This project is based on an important problem in initial education, which is difficulty children aged 3 to 5 have identified the basal part of the human body. To solve this problem, we propose creative resources such as songs, stories, puzzle, moment dance, drawings, and visual materials. These activities make learning more activity and meaningful. They also help children improve body awareness, develop hygiene habits, and gain confidence during classroom activity. Overall, this project shows the importance of planning creative teaching strategy according to children's needs. Lesson learning to this project, we learn that identifying a learning problem is the first step to creating an effective educational proposal. We also understand the importance of selecting appropriate result and planning activity based on children learning needs. Finally, we realize that creativity, good planning, and different teaching strategies can improve children learning and support their overall development. Thank you.
The annexes for the project. Thank you, teacher.